Recording in progress.
Hey, hey, hey. Tamika here. I am excited to be here live with you today. And I want to talk to you about starting this new year and doing it on the right foot. So for those of you who are new to my page, my name is Tamika Davis. I am in the health and wellness industry. And my mission in life is to help motivated women be able to create positive change, be able to create habits of consistency, and eventually be able to create that confidence that they can go out and do the things that they want to do while still being a present mom. So I'm excited to be here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about depression and anxiety. Now, I am not a doctor, so everything that I say here, make sure that you consult your doctor if you have some serious issues or you're on medication. But I just kind of wanted to share my experience. And I was chatting with a friend yesterday, and I wanted to share some resources and tools with you that might help you be able to move forward in this new year. Okay, so how does that sound? As you hop on, make sure to say hello, tell me where you're watching from. This is something I want to do more often. In fact, so if you want to set a timer or an alarm in your phone, I'm going to go live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And just give you guys some value every day and some inspiration, some motivation to get you moving, and maybe a tool or two to set you up for success. Okay, so Monday through Thursday, I'll be live here on my Facebook page, on Instagram, uploading it to my YouTube channel. And then on Fridays, I actually send out a Fit Tip email. So if you're not subscribed to that, make sure that you pop into my bio and click on that link. And there is a little spot on there where you can subscribe to my emails, and you even get a free gift when you do that. Okay, so feel free to always share this, tag a friend, whoever can benefit. Just my thoughts, just my pieces of advice through my 35 years of life. So I was talking to, I was sending some messages asking people, hey, like, do you have any New Year goals that I could help you or support you in? And a lot of people told me that they wanted to lose weight. And I said, okay, I'd love to help you. What areas do you struggle in the most? And one of my friends said, I just am not motivated. I'm depressed. I'm anxious all the time. And so I don't want to do anything. And I thought, how many people is that true for? Even though we're at a start of a new year, some of us feel really energized and ready to go. But just because it's a new year, it doesn't mean anything. It's still, what is today? It's still Wednesday. We still have to go to work. A new year doesn't magically make everything better. For some of us, it may feel like a fresh start, but the truth is, it's just another day. It's just another week. It's just another month. And I want to help people be able to move forward in the place that they are right now. So I know for me, hey, Dad, I know for me, I go through these ups and downs where sometimes, especially in the winter, I find myself getting depressed and I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. Things that used to make me happy no longer bring me joy. And I started to realize what my triggers were and how to stop this avalanche of feelings and emotions before it got too deep. And one of the first things is that I always tell my husband, so hopefully you have a friend, a spouse, a sibling, a parent, somebody that you can reach out to and just be like, hey, I find myself not happy lately. I'm finding myself having feelings of this, that, and the other, and just expressing that. And then the other thing I had to realize is what caused it. And what did I feel like I needed to do to get out of it? And a lot of times it was social media that was causing it. I was unconsciously or subconsciously, I don't ever know what word it is, comparing myself to other people, not feeling good enough. As I was scrolling my news feed, a lot of other people were just negative or talking about all the things that were going wrong. I was feeling lack of success. I wasn't eating very healthy. And so I didn't feel good in my body. It didn't make me want to go out and do things or get ready or dressed or anything. And so there were little things that I knew that I could do to stop this avalanche of emotion. And so just trying to figure out what your triggers are for you first, and then make sure that you tell somebody So then that way, you can stop going down, you can start to level out, figure out, okay, this isn't normal, and then ways that you can start lifting yourself back up. For me, routine is everything. And so as my friend and I were talking, and I asked her, I said, have you ever done morning journaling? And she said, no, I'm not a very good writer. I don't know what to write about. And I said, well, they have a whole bunch of pre-scripted journals that are out there that really have helped me. And it makes me feel excited to wake up in the morning. I get to have my own quiet time. If you drink coffee, maybe, you put your coffee on, you sit in a special chair. I even bought a chair in my room in the little corner with a pillow and a little side table. So that way when my husband's on graveyards and I have the room to myself, I can just sit in there with my favorite soft blanket that I got from Ross. And so having a morning routine, and when I stick to it, it actually helps keep me motivated. It keeps the depression away. It takes my anxiety away. And I just wanted to share a couple of books with you guys that I personally have used or I purchased and can't wait to use. And it's interesting because as I was going through these, I haven't finished a single one. I always start and I don't ever finish, but that's okay because I can pick it back up whenever I need it and move on from there. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and start with this one. This one I would say is the most simple book that I found, and I got it off of Amazon. It's called The 5-Minute Paperback Journal. And basically in here, it takes 5 minutes or less, but it starts out with a little quote at the top. And it just says, today I'm expressing gratitude for, and it gives you 3 lines, and then 3 mini goals for making today great. So what are 3 little goals that you can do to make today good? My today's affirmations, I am, and it gives you 2 blank spaces for you to write in affirmations. And then at the end of the day, it has a place for you to say 3 things that happened today for which I'm grateful, and then how I advance the quality of my day. And so it just kind of gives you a little bit of reflecting at the end of the day. And same thing every single day. So you have the grateful for, what would make today great, affirmations, and then 3 amazing things that happened today, what could have made today better. And you just fill that out every day, 5 minutes. And what that does first thing in the morning is it gets your mind right. It gets you looking for the good things that can happen, and it makes you aware of the things that you can do to make your day even better. And it can be so simple. So like my very first day, I wrote, today I'm expressing gratitude for my supportive husband, my health and my family's health, and my business team. 3 mini goals for making today great is eating healthy and drinking water, smiling more, and be present in my moments. Today's affirmation, I am an enrolling machine. I am an elite leader. 3 things that happened today, which I'm grateful for. We got to go hot tub shopping. I had a successful post on social media and I didn't yell at the kids. How might I advance the quality of my day? More quality time with the kids. And I wrote eat healthy and drink water. So apparently that did not happen that day. But anyway, I don't know. It was just great. So it's a 5-minute journal. I think it's less than $10 on Amazon. Amber says, love that. I need to journal again. Absolutely. It makes all the difference in the world when you start your day right. So I really like this one. Super, super simple. This one's kind of fun. It's start where you are. And it's a journal for self-exploration. And it has like different like photos and wording and colors and different activities. It's a little bit more out there, I guess. So like this one says, sit silently for 20 minutes, no music, conversation, reading, or writing. Take inventory of the feelings in your heart. Consider why these feelings are coming up. Write the regions below. So sometimes just journaling those kinds of things help so much. This one says, things that excite me, things that slow me down. And I just wrote in the 2 columns and just made myself aware. What gives you light? If you could only own 4 possessions for the rest of your life, what would they be? Draw them here. Let's see, color in the world map of the 10 places you plan to visit. And so, just things to get your mind thinking and moving forward. And this was really cool. So I don't know when I wrote this. It probably must have been like 5 years ago. Okay. But I said, write down 10 big dreams that haven't come true yet. Okay. So get this. Number one is a Bear Lake vacation home. It has not come true. I still want it. It's still on my list. Number two is CrossFit coach. I'm totally a CrossFit coach. I have my certification. I did that. Check. Okay. Number three, shoot an elk or a deer with my bow. I've done both. I shot 2 elk and I shot a deer last year. So check on that one. Millionaires Club, not yet, still in the works. Presidential Diamond, Ambassador Diamond, that's 5 and 6. I'm no longer with that company, but I'm going to go Elite 1 and I'm going to go Elite 2 with my new company. Top 150 earner. All right, you guys. I ended at my last company, number 68, before I came over to this new one. I did it. I'm so stinking proud. Number 8 was to create a brand called Venture with the Davises, which we did. And we still have it, but we haven't picked up on it yet lately, but we will. Number 9 was go to New Zealand and Australia. Haven't done that yet. And then number 10 was be on a panel at conference, which I did that. I was on multiple panels actually. So of these 10 things that I wrote down probably 5 years ago, 5 of them I've been able to accomplish. And so how cool is that to just like get to go back and read it and look at it. So this was a fun book. Now, for those of you who are a little bit more spiritual and like scripture, that's something I really enjoy in the mornings during my time. This one's really good. It's called 31 Days of Prayer for the Dreamer and the Doer. And it gives you prayers, scriptures, and devotionals. And so every day you start with a little quote here. I know it's kind of hard to see. Okay, but it just says prayer. And then it gives you a prayer and then a bunch of scriptures that support it. And then it gives you 3 different journaling prompts. You can journal all 3, or you can just journal 1. It's totally up to you. But we actually did this as a team. We woke up every morning, we read through the prayer together, we took time to journal individually, and then we shared. And it was really, really special. It helped us have some breakthroughs. And I really like this one. Now, it doesn't have a spot in this book to journal, so you would just get like a blank notebook that you could journal on the side. And this is one that you could do over and over and over again, because when you're in different phases of your life, sometimes things just hit you differently. And so this book is a really good one. And it only would take you 10, 15 minutes. And I have a lot of people tell me, they're like, well, I'm not a morning person. I can't wake up early. I'm telling you, if you can give yourself 10, 15 minutes before your kids wake up of just quiet time of you sitting and being with yourself, it's going to change your life. It's going to help with any types of feelings of depression, anxiety, because you're going to get your mind right first thing in the morning and know what your goals are and be able to move forward. So I really like the 31 Days of Prayer for the Dreamer and the Doer. This one I haven't done yet, but I think it's super cute and I'd like to start it sometime. It's called 100 Days to Brave. And it's a 2-part book that you can get once again on Amazon. In the first one, it just has devotionals for unlocking your most courageous self. So it has a little devotional in there with scripture references and quotes. And then in this book, it has the lines that you can journal with it, with some more quotes and different things like that. And if you are in network marketing like I am, these are great quotes that you can just start putting on your stories. You don't even have to be in network marketing. Like put these quotes on your stories, put these quotes on your news feed, and start filling your news feed full of positive things. Because if all you see is people complaining and being negative, then you're going to feel that all day long. And so put good out there and you'll get good back. So I really am excited to do these ones. 100 Days to Brave by Annie Downs. You can get it on Amazon. And then the last one, which is really good, is 100 Days of Believing Bigger. So this gives you 100 days. It's a devotional journal. Once again, it has different like categories here. So the first category for the first few days is all about trust and purpose, identity, disruption, belief and faith, blessing blockers, stillness, blessings and obedience, significance, and courage. So it has different topics, and then each page has a little scripture, has a devotional, has something for you to journal, and then the lines there for you, and then a prayer at the end. So I really, really like this one. I haven't finished it yet, but whenever I feel the need, I open it up and I journal and do it. So many choices, I know. I will tell you though, let's see. Of the ones that I have done, I would say that This one is my favorite. And this one is my second. And then I like to do these. I'm not making this any easier. I like to do these when I'm just in a hurry, or I just like need to like focus on gratitude and focus on my day and like my quick goals. But if I was really like feeling depressed and anxious, I would definitely do one of these two. I do believe in God, and I believe that having a close relationship with him makes you see the bigger picture, in the sense of little things just don't matter, and he created you for a reason. And you can become your best self when you get the devil out of your head. Okay. And I do believe that depression and anxiety is of the devil. And so the more we can focus on what God has given us, the better we're going to do. So last thing I want to end with is, I was reading this book, The Fearless Mind. I knew that I wanted to go live and talk about these books. And so it was interesting that this story kind of popped up. Okay. So I'm going to read it to you. The Fearless Mind by Craig L. Manning. This guy is out of Australia, and he was very, very successful tennis player, and then ended up coaching at BYU. And so anyway, he just kind of shared the story, and I thought it kind of related. And I thought it was good. So it says, I spent a lot of time and money on the pro tour my first year out of high school. In the first round at one of my first pro tournaments in Queensland, Australia, I played a guy whom I thought I could beat pretty comfortably. Not the right way to think, but I lost badly. As I was walking off the court and heading toward the clubhouse, one of my friends came up to me and asked how the match went. I responded 2-2, tennis talk for 6-2, 6-2. He followed with congratulations. I interjected with a firm, no, I lost. His response was not completely unexpected, but still the look of disgust in his eyes made me feel worse. My friend went on to ask, did you play his forehand? My heart sank even deeper as I thought, could I have lost yet another match because I was so focused on my worries that I didn't notice a fatal flaw in my opponent's game that could have changed everything? My friend went on to explain how my opponent had a great backhand, but a non-existent forehand. I couldn't believe how big of a moron I could be. Now, when I look back with more clarity, I see my high anxiety led me to focus on what I was doing wrong. I trained as hard or harder than anyone, but my growth was non-existent because I always attuned to what I did wrong and wasn't paying attention to the moment and what could be learned. I was preoccupied with my issues, with what was wrong with my backhand. I cringe at the thought at how many tennis matches I have lost because I allowed my anxiety to reign unchecked. Even worse, how many times in my life that I've made things worse or not recognized simple solutions to problems because my mind was so clouded with the unreasonable, irrational thoughts. I wonder how often in life I had missed important learning opportunities that could have accelerated my understanding of the world and helped me improve my quality of life. Paying excessive attention to what is wrong only magnifies the problems. I've come to realize how important it is to discipline my mind, to pay attention to the moment and not worry about the past or the future, to really focus on what I am doing, not what I'm doing wrong. When I do this, the quality of my life goes up considerably. Paying attention to more important cues allows me to adjust my approach depending on what I perceive needs to be done better. I find I have more courage to do what the moment demands. So I really like that because so many times we're just so focused on what we're doing wrong that we're missing opportunities in our life that will bring us joy. So many times we're just focusing on all of the negative that, like the sun, I don't know, it just came out from behind a cloud and now it's just shining in here, that like we missed the little moments in life. And so I'd encourage you guys who maybe are feeling stuck or like you can't move forward because of internal feelings, to just wake up a little bit earlier, to pick up a journal. And you don't even have to buy one on Amazon. You can go to Google and there's, just type in like morning devotionals or journal prompts for women to overcome anxiety, to overcome depression, to be happy, to find courage, to find strength. Like it can be free anywhere. And so I would just encourage you guys to do that because you have to take action. You're the only one that can change your mindset. And these are some tools that have helped me. So I hope that this is helpful for you. If it is, make sure to send me some love, share this with a friend, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or make sure you click follow on Instagram or Facebook, wherever you're watching from. And like I said, I'm going to be back every Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to just share some kind of fit tip or tool to help you succeed in life. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.